Welcome to day 13 of the Match World Cup video blog in association with Chewits. Now I'm here outside the Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium in Port Elizabeth, waiting for the kick-off in England's must-win match against Slovenia, which is going to take place in a couple of hours' time. All the talk around the stadium at the moment is about rumours some changes will be taking place in the team. We know Carragher's not going to start, Upson's going to be in for him, but there's some serious questions about the midfield as well, after comments by John Terry in midweek. Will Milner start on the left? Will Defoe start up front? Those rumours are growing as well, so it could be a very interesting day. But all we know is it's critical we get 3 points. Without that, we're not going to be going through, unless we get a little bit of luck from the other game. So yeah, join me inside the stadium in a short while, and I'll bring you all the news.
So England did it. They got the result they needed, a 1-0 win against Slovenia, and we're through to the knockout stages of the World Cup. It's absolutely massive. We're much improved on our recent performances, and we're starting to knock the ball around a bit more with a bit of confidence. In fact, a few of the changes that I was talking about in a blog a few days ago, I think Mr. Capello might have been watching, because they started to make those changes as well. Played the short passes, kept possession better, had the midfield line running beyond the strikers. Rooney was a bit more disciplined with what he was doing, and they had a bit more pace in the wide areas as well. So I'll take a little bit of credit for the result. Now, I don't mind. But Mr. Capello can be very pleased with himself, because the two major changes that he made to the team, and that's bringing Milner and Defoe into it, well, that's the goal scored. It was set up by Milner and volley from Defoe to finish. So he's been sitting there very, very pleased with himself right now. I've got to tell you though, at the end of the game, I thought it was very, very scary, and I didn't like the way we played. The last 15 minutes, we just went deeper and deeper and deeper and sat back, and we allowed them to attack us. And I'm always worried, because all they needed was one goal, and England would have been out of the World Cup, and the tournament would have been over for us, and that would have been a disaster. I spoke to Joe Cole after the match in the mix zone, and asked him a few questions about it. Here's what he thought.
Nerve-wracking coming on in a game like that, you know. Just try and concentrate on, even as you're forward play, you want to concentrate on your defensive responsibilities. So it's very nervous the last 20 minutes.
What was the message from the effort? Was it just to go out there and
keep hold of the ball, keep hold of the ball, and stop, you know, the holding midfield again on it and dictating, and you know, felt done that. But you know, it's nice to play a little part in such a great performance for the team.
So that was Joe, and he was very honest there. He was nervous about sitting back as well, and who can blame him? It's a very, very nervous situation when you know one goal either way can knock you out or put you through in the World Cup. But as we say, England did it, so we were all celebrating, and we were all really proud of it. Bit of news on my own situation now is that I'm stuck in Port Elizabeth. I'm trying to figure out if I can get a flight back up to Johannesburg so I can get back to Rustenburg to my nice warm room. But at the moment, it looks like I might be sleeping in the airport because all of the planes are booked for the night. So I'm going to go and see what happens there, and I'll report that back to you tomorrow. You'll see where I am and if I've been able to shave or not. It'll be very interesting. Knockout stages is starting to take shape in the World Cup now, and that's what I'll be thinking about tonight when I'm probably getting no sleep. Obviously England are through, the USA have topped our group, a bit of a surprise, but they're through as well, and obviously we covered the Group A and Group B situation yesterday. In the other group, Group D, which has been decided today, the results aren't quite yet in, so I'll come in with the full roundup later, but it looks a very strong chance like Germany are going through. And the question is, will England meet the old enemy, and will there be a massive crunch match there in the second round? That will be interesting.